Affordable housing isn't just about building cheap homes. It's about building houses that people can truly afford to live in, afford to pay for, afford to maintain, and feel safe in. I'm Dr. Femi Johnson, and today I'd like us to rethink what affordability really means. Let's start with understanding the demand. Today, the demand for houses is huge in Nigeria. We talk about this housing shortfall all of the time. However, the demand resides around houses at the price point of about 10 million naira, which you hardly find in the market. So how do we get houses that are, one, low cost in prices, and second, the financing mechanism for them is also low? So I'll give an example. It's either you buy a house very cheaply at high interest rates, or you buy a house at a high price at low interest rates. Both things will not make it affordable. But if you could get a house price that is low with interest rates that are low, then it becomes truly affordable because you can actually spread the payments without paying too much of interest. How can this happen? Let's talk about the supply side. On the supply side, we require partnerships, maybe public-private partnerships, where the government, federal government, state government will provide land cheaply or free to developers. Developers can then raise financing and build on it so that at the end of the day, because government has provided land and maybe infrastructure, light, roads, water, stuff like that, that's what's called infrastructure, we can then deliver house prices at low range. Not medium to high range like most developers do today. So you find a lot of houses there. If you go to Ikoyi, go to Victoria Island, there are loads of empty houses there that people cannot afford. So they are houses, but they are not affordable. So if we get the price point right and we're able to bring down the prices, then they become more affordable to the generality of the public. Affordable housing is not charity, and it's very different from what we call social housing. It's just simple economics. The demand is there. If you can get the price points to be lower, there are so many people that buy. Your margins may be thin, but the volume is high. So it becomes a volume-driven game. Developers will make money. Government will be happy they've solved the housing needs of the populace. And everyone at the end of the day is happy. Government is already intervening in the financing, right? Bringing in single-digit interest rates. The next step we need to get done is to bring house prices low by this public-private partnership of government and the private sector. That way, we can truly deliver housing that is properly affordable and that people can then move into and feel safe in without thinking that they are overburdened by debt. And we can run this either through the regular mortgage or through rent to own or other innovatives. The bottom line is there are solutions out there. We just have to work together to ensure that we deliver houses that are truly affordable, not cheap rubbish houses, but houses that people can live in, feel safe in, and be proud to own. Great hanging out with you again today, and see you next time.